Hey, everybody, guess what? We're almost halfway through the week. Not quite. Does it feel like it? It's Tuesday. It kind of feels like we're almost halfway through the week. Maybe it's wishful thinking on my part, but I'm always excited to talk about something new. And we are here to talk about Happenstance Social Lounge coming to Nolensville. How are you guys doing this afternoon?
We are great.
How are you doing?
You.
Good, good, good. Like I said, I always love to talk about new things coming to the area. And so tell us about what you guys are going to open. It's not open yet, just to let people know, but you're opening soon.
Yes, please don't do that to us yet. Yes, we here at Happenstance Social Lounge, Dylan, my husband, Amanda, we are opening what we like to call a city experience in the suburbs. So we wanted to have a place here where people can kind of come. The lady can come in her heels and feel comfortable. The guy can come in his t-shirt and feel comfortable as well. An elevated experience, but still casual and welcoming, where you can have a good drink, whether that be a craft cocktail or a sip from our wine wall. Just a place to relax, unwind, and have a good time.
Yeah, so I've been seeing pictures on your social media, lots of wine. So tell me about that. You mentioned a wine wall.
Yeah, our wine wall, we were inspired. We were on vacation and we saw some wine tech and we're kind of intrigued by it. So we started using it. And for me, before I started doing this, it was kind of a wine dummy. So if it didn't fit in a box, I probably wasn't interested in it. But with this, I was kind of intrigued because I can explore new wines. I can try something. I could see something that maybe I couldn't pronounce or I might be intimidated by the price of it. And I can go and I can try a sip of it. Or I can try a half glass of it, or I can try a full glass of it. And I can try it, and if I enjoy it, then I can buy the bottle, and I can enjoy it that way as well.
Yeah, I like that. So will this be a self-serve thing, or you guys will serve people this? Can you self-select, can't talk today, a sip, or will you guys be serving that?
Yeah, you can. So essentially, I kind of like to explain it like a wine ATM. Even though you're not putting your credit card in the wine machine, so don't do that. But you will come in and you will purchase a card that you get to keep and take home. And you can load as much money on it as you would like. And you can essentially go up there and taste the wines as you please. So it's 1 ounce pour, 2.5 ounces, and 5 ounce pours. And there'll be various different wines from different regions, reds, whites. Can't have sparkles in there. That'll be separate. But you get to choose by simply just pushing the button how much you'd like to have of each one.
Oh, okay. I've seen something similar to that. I just want to make sure I had that clear. You talked about cocktails. Tell me what kind of cocktails you want to feature.
We definitely want to feature craft cocktails, something that you could see at some of your favorite little craft cocktail bars in a larger city. Because out here in the suburbs, there's not really a lot like that. There's a few things that you can maybe get at a restaurant, but nothing where you can come in and just get a craft cocktail, something that you might not have heard of or something that's pretty extravagant.
Are you going to have any coffee cocktails? I keep hearing that's a new trend.
Yes, that is something that we want to lean towards. We are going to have coffee and we are going to have coffee cocktails, but we will always build on our menu. We'll always rotate our menu.
Okay, so they'll be changing all the time. All right. What about food? Are we going to have food?
Yes, we will have food. So our we're kind of somewhat, I like to explain this as a limited service restaurant. We have our offerings and more cafe style offerings. So we will have charcuterie. So we'll have different rotating types of cheeses, a smaller board as well as a larger board that has various cheeses as well as cured meats. Think honey and then olives, crackers. And then we'll have gourmet popcorn. We'll have what I'm super excited about is Jenny's ice cream. It's one of my favorites. So we will have Jenny's ice cream that we will serve, as well as some baked goods. We have these delicious cookies that we are providing, kind of like a plate of cookies, as well as focaccia sourdough with some different balsamics and olive oils for dipping.
Oh, wow. So it sounds like a great little happy hour spot. Stop by, have a drink, have a snack, and maybe go home and face the evening with your kids or something.
Exactly. And speaking of kids, we will have the little mini Jenny's street treats is what they call them. So, you don't have to feel bad for going out with the kiddos. You can just grab them a little street treat and take home. So.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so you're going to show us around. It's not done, just to let everybody know. It's not completely done, but you're going to give us a little tour and show us what you've got there?
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. We'd love to show you guys the wine wall. That's really been the, we want to be a really cool focal point for everybody.
Absolutely. So spin you around. This is our logo right here.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So was this the former juice place before?
No, this is a brand new build. We are in the hillside center of Nolensville. We were the first place that'll be in this.
Okay. Okay.
If you could take it.
It's directly across from the well-known Amica's. Amica's is on the other side of the street.
All right.
A mile and a half before you get to the historical district of Nolensville.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, we just got our floors finished, so forgive us that we don't have our tables and chairs that are here in the center. But this is our bar here. As you can see, we got our bar stools in.
I like it.
Thank you very much. The chairs will not always be on top of the bar. And then here we go. Here's the main event right here. This is our wine systems.
So there's a lot of them to choose from, it looks like. How many is in each of those little sections?
Absolutely. Each one will have 8, and we have 5 of those. So we have 40 bottles that'll be on tap.
Wow.
And see up here too, we will have decorative and storage, a big giant wine wall that holds over 400 bottles of wine that can be accessed by a library style ladder that will go across right there.
Wow.
And you guys can probably take a look. We are going to have some fun lights that'll go where you see some of the black squares, but where the graffiti is, this is all Amanda's vision that she has thrown on top of this wall. A lot of Nolensville inspired graffiti, from a wagon wheel to the zip code. And then we can start making our way towards another special feature that we have here. You can see Happenstance right here.
Oh, yes.
You can see a little graffiti inspired by Amanda and Dylan that was carved in a tree in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Oh.
And right now you can see that we are kind of somewhat blocked from our restrooms, but wash your hands, of course, as everybody needs to do anyway.
Very appropriate right now. Wash your hands.
But we can step into this is the men's restroom, where we have fun, funky banana wallpaper. And maybe if I get the camera close enough, you guys can smell. This is actually scratch and sniff banana wallpaper.
Are you kidding me?
It smells exactly like bananas from the little Runts candies.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And then you probably can't see in it. Sorry, it's blocked, but we have the wallpaper that is in the women's restroom is fun as well. It is pink wallpaper with Marilyn Monroe smiles that are all across the rooms.
Oh, I like it. Hey, we got a question that came in. Somebody wants to know if you're going to carry any local wines, maybe Arrington wines. Will that be on the menu?
So me and Dylan have talked about that, and we have definitely pulled in community components that we want some of the food offerings. I think what we're thinking as far as the selections is we want to be different, not because those items aren't fantastic, but we want to kind of support those businesses by, if that's what you're interested in, then head there and head here later. We want to have, different offerings. There's some great places around here that, whether it be Mill Creek with the beer, Willer's Ray that have, the great whiskey. But we'd rather, if that's what you're interested in, then go there and come here later. We kind of want to be a little different and let them shine where they're good at and let us shine where we're good at. Right.
All right. Sounds good. Do we have an open date yet? Have you decided? Can you tell us? I love how you look at each other. You're like, I don't know.
We're shooting for a very soft opening of family coming in, so we can
this weekend.
So we can fine tune a few things, and then maybe possibly another soft opening. But we are shooting for a grand opening in about the middle of November. But we should be open before that in the next couple of weeks.
We hope to be open to the public next week. But we, as you can see, there's a few little last minute things. We just got our license yesterday, so we still have some ordering we need to place and some training we need to do with staff. But fingers crossed, we can open up sometime next week to the public and talk about a grand in a few weeks.
All
And
right.
the community's been great with us coming in here, and they're really excited about it. We just want to make sure that we're giving them the best service and best product we can give them.
Right. Well, I think they'll be excited just in time for the holidays, and it's fall, and I think everybody's a little like ready to get out and do something and see something. So I think you're opening at a great time.
Thank you. It's actually fallen together really nicely. I mean, you would think that, opening and doing all these things during a pandemic, you would be slowed down, but it's actually allowed us to have more time to kind of focus on what we want to do and how we want to do it, and what we want to offer. So it's actually been quite a blessing. It's kind of everything's fallen into place pretty nice. So
yeah. Is this your first restaurant?
It is.
Yes.
Okay. So what made you want to do this now? Like, I think some people would say it's a pandemic, and when you want to open a restaurant, what are you thinking?
Well, we love to travel, and that's kind of in the fun of this place and the kind of in the adventure of the place. We on our last big trip last year, we just told ourselves when we come back, because we've been planning and contemplating and learning and attending SBA things and just doing our research. And we just said when we get back that we're going to hit the ground running. And when we got back, this happened to be a few months before COVID. So when COVID came around, we were kind of already knee deep. So we were like, well, we just push forward, and see what happens. So.
Yeah. And since none of us are really traveling either, this is also a good time to have something new.
That's something that we mentioned in our website. Kind of the wine card is, even though travel is restricted right now, the wine card is kind of your passport to an experience here. So you can have your fun and your experience here.
There you go. All right. We can't wait to you guys open. Hopefully, maybe by Halloween, November 1st or so.
That'd be
awesome. Everybody can stop by. All right, you guys go give them a visit. Are you going to put the details for your opening on your Facebook page?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, tell everybody where to find that.
Facebook page.
The Facebook page is just Facebook for / Happenstance Social.
Yeah, Happenstance Social Lounge is our handle on Facebook, and Instagram is Happenstance Social.
Gotcha. All right, you guys go check it out. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon, and we hope we get to see you soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.